Hey guys, tonight I'm going to do something a little crazy, and I know that kind of surprises you, but I think you're going to like this. Tonight I'm going to be making ramen burgers. Living in Japan, I know that this is not actually a Japanese recipe. However, the ingredients is a really cool hack that I've seen done that I want to show you how to do tonight. The cool part is, all we're talking about is some ground beef. I'll tell you a little bit more about what's in that. Some cheap packets of ramen, and I'll tell you how I did this. And then we've got some scallion, some sharp cheddar cheese, some arugula, and this is kind of the secret sauce. This is a Sriracha ketchup that a little bit of mayonnaise is added to it for some creaminess. So what I want to do first is talk to you a little bit about the ramen, because the ramen's kind of where everything starts. And I've got it here in just a little saute pan, and the reason why I've got it there is I've actually been chilling it. What you do is you cook the ramen, and one packet of ramen is going to equal one burger, and so it's going to be the bun. It's going to be the top bun and the bottom bun. So go ahead and boil it, take it out and strain it, and then after you strain it, go ahead and whisk up one egg and take the seasoning packet from the ramen and dump it in the egg and mix that up really good. And then once the ramen's cooled down, then you're going to mix it in there and you're going to divide it in half, and we're going to have two patties, which are going to be the buns. And so you put them in, you flatten them down real good, and then you put them in the refrigerator, and then we're going to pan fry these until they're nice and golden brown, and they're just going to be outrageous. So as you can see, these are already starting to form, and they'll go down into the pan really well, but they've got that egg mixture on there that'll help as a binder. They've been seasoned by the chicken stock that's in the seasoning package, and then that's taken care of. Now our burger is an 80-20 burger. I like a lot of fat in my burger to add some juiciness in there. I've also grated up some fresh ginger, put it in there, a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of sesame oil, and then just a hint, and I mean just a hint because it's powerful, maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of fish sauce. And nobody's going to taste that it's fishy, but it's going to add a really unique umami flavor to it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these on the grill. I'm going to have these ready, and when I come back to you, it'll be time for us to saute these up, and then we'll start putting these back together. So stay tuned, we'll be right back with you. Okay guys, so we're back, and it's time for us to actually cook our ramen buns here. So what I've done is I've started to heat up a pan. It's just barely starting to smoke here, which means we're ready. So I'm going to put down just a little neutral oil, which vegetable oil will do, on there, something that just doesn't have a whole lot of flavor. Put those down and get out a handy dandy spatula here. Now what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to touch it. Make sure that it's cooked a little bit, and we're going to let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side until it's nice and golden brown. So sit tight, and I'll get you back as soon as we've turned it over. We've been going about 3 minutes, 5 minutes on this. And so it's time for us to go ahead and turn it. So come on close. And hopefully we haven't burned anything. Look at that. Whoop, whoop. We just turned over that bun, so it's time for us to go ahead and start putting the burgers on the grill. Grill's nice and hot. You can see the coals have turned almost completely gray, which means that we are ready to cook. I'm going to put this on, put it back here in the back. And again, try not to move the thing. Go ahead and let them firm up. Most people start moving them before they're ready. And when you do that, that's when they start crumbling apart. Go ahead and let them start setting up. And you will have burgers to go. Okay guys, so our burger's been cooking. I've already flipped them once. So now that they've been flipped and been cooking, it's time for me to go ahead and put the sharp cheddar shredded cheese on here. So let's take a quick look. Got the smoke out. Shbang! Oh, look at those. All right. Put a little on top of each one. Some's gonna fall into the fire, not a big deal. Close that up for just a couple of minutes, and when we come back, we're going to start putting everything back together again. All right, we're all done. I've got my ramen buns ready. The burgers with the cheddar on top is ready. We've got the Sriracha ketchup, the arugula, which adds that really nice pepper flavor, and then I've got some pickled scallions that we're going to put on top. So let's put something together here. Do not skimp on the Sriracha ketchup. It is delicious. Everybody loves it. Take a little bit of the arugula, make a bed out of it. We're going to take a nice one of the burger patties, put it on top. And right here, we're going to take some of the pickled scallion and put on. Now, how about that? Take that, put it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, there is the ramen burger. Let me know your thoughts. I'll let you know what Leslie thinks. She's my guinea pig, and I didn't just call it. Honey, I'm sorry, I didn't call you a guinea pig. You don't look anything like a guinea pig. All right, guys, so here's the moment of truth. Leslie's going to take a quick bite here. All right, sweetie, tell us what you think. Now, that was a big bite. She's wiping it off, big juices. Chew, 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 chew.
Very good.
All right, so more than just very good, tell us what the flavors were. Was the Sriracha too hot?
No, Sriracha's not hot at all. It adds a really nice, actually, just little, kind of rounds out the beef flavor of the burger. It doesn't taste like ketchup at all. It's a very unfamiliar flavor, but it's very tasty. The ramen bun was delicious. Very, oh, my burger has fallen apart. It's very crispy and not at all greasy. And then you get a little bit of the pickled scallion, a little bit of the greens in there and everything. Mostly you're tasting like burger and Sriracha, and it's a nice, meaty, juicy flavor.
Anyway, we're out of here, guys. That's the ramen burger, and we'll see you next time.